The holidays may be over now, and the ball has dropped. But so has the bomb, and playtime also is indeed over. Welcome back, and happy holidays, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. And what is up, YouTube family and SPN family? How y'all doing? Wolf420 here, back with another Supernatural recap review. Season 15, episode number 8, entitled Our Father Who Art in Heaven. Good one, playing off the Lord's Prayer, Our Father Who Art in Heaven, to say who aren't in heaven. So it starts off with a waitress at a casino, terrified and making a drink. As she goes to serve it, she is stepping over the corpses of other patrons strewn about. What a party! And who is she serving to? Mother Chuck and what the Chuck? Holy Chuck, Chuck fucking damn it, Chuck! And he's now completely unhinged and on a massive power trip. Well, see you next fall. So, he goes from the half nice, half I'm gonna rip your throat out smile to straight up ominous evil psycho in 0 to nothing flat. He continues playing slots, and bam! Cut to the intro logo. So we open on Eileen fighting a vampire, and eventually Sam rushes in and almost gets taken out by Eileen, and she kills the vamp and saves Sam, and Sam says, I think I peed a little. Not really. So Eileen says, you're tailing me and checking up on me, and Sam says, what, you think I'm overprotective? And Eileen says, a little bit. And we cut away from there. Conjecting a personal observation of a flawed nature, I'm upset this is not Christmas time in here, and we did not have a Halloween either. That's sad. I was hoping to see the boys have a fun Halloween romp and a Christmas special, being as it is the last season. And OMG, there's a lot to unpack in this episode. So we cut back to the bunker, and Eileen and Sam are eating, and Dean rushes in with a plan. He dug out the demon tablet and thinks there could be something in there. They explained it to Eileen, and Dean has the fact that they can't read the tablet covered. And we get to see Donatello again. And I love him. He is a funny character, great actor too. Funny, went insane. He's done a lot since they introduced him a while back. And we get a bit of him reading the tablet, and the boys and everyone all staring at him, and he's yelling at them to stop it. And they should have been playing the Jeopardy music. Do 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 do. Eventually Donatello starts to find something, and they rush in and hang on for the info. And they talk a bit about the almighty secret fear, and they talk of Michael and the cage and the lost half-brother, finally, after all these years. And then Chuck talks through Donatello, and he tells them that prophets are his Bluetooth. And Chuck warns them to drop this plan, or he goes almighty McSmighty on their speed dial contacts. And we cut away from there. Cut to the boys shortly after in the bunker, and they send Donatello home and decide that they aren't going to drop it. So they're going to go to hell and talk to Michael and the lost half-brother. So they prep some spell work, and Sammy Potter casts a spell, and away we go to hell. Wow. Before we continue on from there, I just want to say, I call that shit. Called it. Called it. As Sam and Dean and Cass take a stroll about in hell, they get stopped, dropped, and beat down by some super jacked up demon women. And as they're about to die, a voice calls out to stop with authority. Pan over to Rowena saying, hello boys, and we cut away from there. That's frickin' dope. So, we show Rowena talking to the boys, and like I said, I called that shit, and she is now indeed the queen of hell. And as Dean explains what they are trying to do, Rowena has some laughs. But she gave the loudest order to the people of hell to do as Dean says and find Michael, who is no longer in the cage. We cut over to Eileen getting a call from a hunter buddy for backup, and Eileen considers it. And then we cut back to Rowena and the boys, and she is dead and in hell, but she is queen and she is happy. That's awesome. I hope they leave it at that. Happy ending with the baddest witch of them all who had a change of heart, now Queen of Hell, happily ever after. That'd be dope. But Rowena also gives Dean and Cass a kick in the ass to fix their problems with each other, and one of Rowena's subjects enters the throne room to tell her that they can't find Michael. As Sam asks where he is, we cut to a cafe and Michael inside, the Lost Brother, having a chat with each other. And then we cut back to Dean calling Donatello and asking if he felt anything, and the boys trying to track down Michael. And we have a momentary BM scene with Dean talking up the idea to Sam of dating Eileen. And we cut back to Michael and the Lost Brother chatting a bit more, and Lilith comes to get Michael. Michael zapped Lilith away, and Donatello felt it, and Michael erases the cafe's customer's memory of divine power exposure. Donnie tells Dean where Michael is, Cass prays to Michael, and Michael responds, and they meet up. And Cass and the boys capture him. Good grief, there's a lot in this episode. And now the plot hole has been buried. In what? I'm not sure, but it has been filled. The boys said goodbye and moved on, believing that that was what they had to do. So they lost the brother Adam. Was not actually forgotten, but they moved on because they thought he was young forever. And now they made a mistake, and yup, that shit happens. Our boys make mistakes, but they do more good than bad, so that's just awesome. So they try to tell Michael about Chuck, and they also say stuff to Adam, trying to make amends. Eventually Michael storms off. Dean was surprised Michael shares the vessel, and eventually Adam tries to talk to Michael so he will listen to the boys. And we cut over to Eileen talking to her hunter buddy and going to take on the vamp nest, and the lady gets attacked. Eileen rushes out to help her and takes Sam with her. Cass goes to talk to Michael and he tells him the harsh truths of his feelings toward him and tells him Lucifer was smarter, and Michael attacks Cass in a rage. Then Cass shows Michael everything with a mind meld. We cut to Dean and Cass having a chat shortly after the altercation. Eventually the bunker quakes and Dean and Cass go to speak with Michael again. And then we cut to Sam and Eileen coming on the scene of Eileen's attacked friend, and who shows up? Chuck. What the what? And we cut away from there. What? And we cut back to Dean and Cass and Michael gives them a spell to bind God in the cage, like he once did to the darkness. And he told them they need an ingredient, which is a flower that only grows in one place, Purgatory. And he snaps his fingers and opens a portal. Dean apologizes to Adam, and it was left ambiguous if Adam accepts or not, and Michael leaves. Dean and Cass proclaim once more into the breach, and we are left right off at Chuck popping in on Sam. Son of a bitch! So, that was a good episode. A lot happened. Sum it all up. What the Chuck, what the Chuck, what the Chuck. And Happy New Year, everyone. Wolf420 logging off. Comment below, like if you enjoyed us. Subscribe for more. And always keep fighting. Have an awesome day. Be excellent to each other. And as always, people, peace out.